news. We have huge developments. This is breaking. In fact, it broke while we were doing our live show and our 2-hour podcast. There are huge things happening. Just right now, it came out that President B just announced that the U.S. will heighten troop presence in Eastern Europe. It says that JB said on Friday that he will be moving U.S. troops to Eastern European and NATO countries, quote, in the near term, as tensions rise over Russia's military buildup on the borders of Ukraine. It says the United States already has tens of thousands of troops stationed across mostly Western Europe, but the Pentagon is discussing sending small number of reinforcements to the tense eastern flank. It says President B has also threatened personal sanctions against Vladimir Putin should Russia invade. Now, this is on top of the video that we just did. If you are watching or if somebody shared this video, again, we have all of the sources over at marfooglenews.com. They're all backed up. Again, you have a bibliography for every show that I do. You will see the sources are government websites, official documents from those countries, and of course, authoritative sources that, again, are where every news station gets their news from. So this is big, and this is on top of a confirmation, another confirmation that happened earlier today, which I almost did a video update on, that they have the blood supplies for a conflict. There is an indicator that any intel would look at for Russia to be prepared to actually invade, and that would be, do they have all of their supplies lined up as far as blood? This is something most people don't think about, and you wouldn't think about, but we're talking about blood for, of course, any kind of bad things that happen to their men. They would need appropriate blood supplies shipped and there and ready. So they have their mobile hospitals, and they are all fully stocked right now. Again, the people that stated that were in our U.S. government. They wanted to stay on terms of anonymity, but that is going all out and all over the place now. So now they have the blood lined up. They have all of the weapons. They have all of the gear. And now they have over 250 trains worth of troops there, way over 100,000. And then, of course, now we are sending in troops. So that is confirmation. At the point of yesterday, it was 8,500 troops were ready to deploy, but not deployed. Now you have those same 8,500 troops ready to deploy. Essentially, he's saying that we are guaranteed to deploy them. He is moving troops over to Eastern Europe. So this is big. This is as big as it gets. This is on top of every other country. Just name a country, go outside of the U.S. and go to their official news, and you will see that the U.S. is not getting a lot of this through the filters. A lot of this stuff is being filtered out by all of this other stuff that's going on. In fact, right now, every main news station is talking about some stupid thing with an airport and whatever else. Of course, they want to get people offended and distracted. But again, this is very important. So I hope people are paying attention. I hope people are watching this and the video that I did before this, talking about how they just placed, of course, air defense systems and surface-to-air missiles right outside of Moscow. Again, we looked at the range. We did the math tonight on the show. You would not be able to hit anything with those systems unless those enemies were within 250 miles inside your border. Again, those missiles had a 400-kilometer range, which means that you would have to be about 250 miles inside of Russia to be hit with them. They can't reach Ukraine from where they're at. They can't reach the coast. They can't reach anything. They can reach inside. So what does that mean? That means that Russia is preparing for the potential of themselves being invaded. Again, this is all publicly available information, the newest info right here. I hope that you share this out with friends and family, and I hope that, the urgency comes through on this. So share this with friends and family on Facebook and every other social media platform you can. People need to have basic supplies just in case, Again, don't sell your house and go dig a hole. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that people should not be surprised by this. People should be aware of what's going on. A majority of Americans and people all around the world do not know that China is lined up with Taiwan right now as we speak. And of course, Russia is lined up with Ukraine. They're mostly talking about Ukraine and Russia, but we also have embassies telling people to get out of countries. On top of Ukraine, we just showed on the show tonight, just about an hour ago. If you look at Russia, look at the travel advisories. It says do not travel, and it specifically says because of the tensions, it's basically saying don't go to Russia. One of our friends got a message basically saying get out of the country. They do janitorial work in Russia, and they have a spouse that is Russian. And they were even told by the U.S. Embassy that, hey, it's a better idea that you go home. You know, well, I live here. They're like, no, we really want you to go home. So something is definitely on the horizon. What is it? Let me know what you think it is. Am I wrong? Are we really this close? Pretty damn clear to me. But if we need a miracle, and I hope that I'm wrong. I hope that I'm not vindicated, and I hope that something reverses right now. That's my absolute hope here. Again, we are independent. We are by ourselves here. We are on our own. We don't have a multi-channel network. If you guys want to support our work here, Dex and I, and our expansion and our hopeful eventual expansion, make sure to go to marfooglenews.com. You have free news there. You have a whole lot more. Our bibliography. You also have things that you can end up purchasing to not only help the show, but help yourself. Right now, highly recommend go check out our new affiliate, Energy, INERGY, one of the most sought after solar generators you can get. Check it out. Again, it won't make noise, so nobody will know you have it. They have solar panels, they have generators, it's all modular. It's a great system. Go check it out. All right, guys, have a great night. That's again, be safe, be prepared, and marf out. If you want the links, marfooglenews.com. If you want to help us out, go to marfooglenews.com/energy, INERGY. Thank you, guys. Have a good night. Share out.